Deputy Minister in the Office of the Presidency, Pinky Kekana, and other deputy ministers visiting Deelpan Village in the northwest. Their visit comes after the village was hard hit by heavy rain since last December. SABC News reporter Silwane Khachao has more for us.
Still coming to you from Deelpan in the northwest, where the various deputy ministers are visiting today, including the deputy minister in the Presidency, Pinky Kekana, and also the deputy minister of Human Settlements, Pam Chwete, who is joining me now. They are here to assess the progress in terms of bringing intervention here for the situation of flooding that has been going on since the beginning of the year here. Some of the residents of Deelpan have not been able to live in their homes since January because their houses have been affected by floods since December. And where we are coming to you live from right now, this location, this particular background here that you can see behind me, the building is one of the places where the residents have been placed temporarily. But just to hear more about the intervention from the Department of Human Settlements, I am joined by the Deputy Minister, Pam Chwete. Let's just get an update from her. Deputy Minister, thank you very much for your time. Well, you are here to visit Deelpan and the residents. What kind of intervention is your department going to bring?
Let me start by giving background to this climate change which is happening in South Africa. 3 provinces are affected: the Eastern Cape, KZN, and the Northwest. We are here now to assist families that are affected by the disaster. We were told at the briefing that this started in December, and the problem that they are faced with here in the Northwest is wetland. The houses are on wetlands. Now, what we intend to do as the Department of Human Settlements, we want to relocate those people that are on the wetland. You understand, people, it's not easy to relocate where they are at the moment. You've got to negotiate with them. And also the issue of the land is a problem. We are negotiating with the traditional authorities to give us land, because in most cases the land that we get is wet here in Northwest. So our intervention is to make sure that people have shelters. And when in any disaster, the first thing that you do, people would want clothes, would want food, would want a shelter. So we are looking at 800 families that are affected, and we're told that we need to build houses for 242 houses. We encourage the TRUs, but in a dire situation, the dire situation where there is nothing, the TRUs that we're talking about is temporary houses. We want immediately, even if we say we are going to build TRUs, we must immediately build permanent houses, because TRUs are not warm enough. Winter is coming. So our intervention together with other departments is to give out money, but we're waiting for the land. So we are ready. At this moment, we don't have land that we are given. There are still negotiations that are going on. We're waiting from them to give us land to start building proper housing for our people. Yes, there will be those temporary for now. For those people who don't have even a shelter, people that cannot be accommodated by their relatives, we've got to give them temporary houses for now.
Deputy Minister, how is the engagement with some of the people, or rather the people that are affected, going? Remember, I'm asking this because when I speak to some of the people whose houses have been affected by flooding, some are a bit resistant to being relocated and getting an RDP home. They say, for instance, I have built myself a 10-roomed house, a 7-roomed house, and now I will have to be, is government going to build a house of that stature for me, or what's going to, how are you resolving some of those?
It's quite difficult for majority of people. I know because the first reason, sometimes people don't want to relocate because they say our graves are here, so we can't leave our graves. But what is happening at the moment, we've seen it in KwaZulu-Natal, where even those graves were affected, and we're told that remains of people are all over. So we try and talk to people, and we are going to talk to them, because unfortunately we don't want to do empty promises to say we are going to build 8 rooms for you. We know we have a standardized money that will be able to build houses. That is RDP house. But we're giving you this house for you to have a shelter. Then you can extend, because we can't promise, we can't make empty promises and say we'll replace you with your 8-roomed house. No, we won't do that. The only thing that we'll do, we'll be able to do RDP house for you, and then you can extend in your own pace, because we encourage. Unfortunately, most of people in the rural areas don't insure houses, so they're not insured. So we come in to assist so that they have a shelter. We will keep on negotiating with our people. We know it's not easy, but some of them, they do want to be relocated, and we are going to do that.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much from the Deputy Minister of Human Settlements, Pam Chete, giving us a picture there of how those engagements with some of the people that are affected have been going. And I can tell you that from the views that we have been hearing on the ground, it is not going to be an easy one for people to be relocated. A lot of people are attached to their own homes. They've got history there, they've got memories there, and also they have worked very hard to build their homes. So some of them were saying, I have worked so hard to get myself a 10-roomed house. Am I just going to leave it? Will government build me a house this big? And of course, government saying that is not going to be possible. So we will still be following each and every step of this process to see how it eventually plays out. Studio, that's how we hand back to you. There you have it.